Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation.
Kids, right? Like if you're 21-year-old coming out of college, I'm doing a lot of mentoring right now, and it's like you're 23, you have the unlimited time horizon, not quite unlimited, right? But you've got a long time horizon. Yeah. Let's take risk. So when I think about the buckets, and I come back to the non-qualified, the qualified, and the Roth, non-qualified for most retirees as they transition out of the workforce, that's usually where cash flows are coming from. And that's going to most likely be the first place that we're drawing on for cash flow purposes. Then the qualified, which is the IRAs. Last is the Roth. And so by definition, that Roth is most likely 10-year and beyond money. So when I think about building an asset allocation for a household, and I'm not going to say a 30-year-old and a 70-year-old are the same, but we do need to look at it at a macro perspective because time horizon north of 10 years presumably is where we should be taking risk that's commensurate with your respective risk profile. So like I think of me, and my risk profile is pretty aggressive. Where I'm taking almost all of the risk that I can tolerate is in those retirement types of accounts. Not to mention I can't touch it until 59 and a half anyway, so got at least a 20-year time horizon plus. So the idea there being is that's where all the risk should be. But it's really in that same conversation, if we're in a position where we're not touching Roth money for north of 10 years, or we're leaving money to kids, which is what we're projected to be, that Roth bucket to me is actually still where we should be taking risk. Now, that 70-year-old might not have the same risk tolerance.
The previous presentation by Bogart Wealth was intended for general information purposes only. No portion of the presentation serves as the receipt of or as a substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart Wealth or any other investment professional of your choosing. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that future performance of any specific investment or investment strategy or any other non-investment related or planning services, discussion, or content will be profitable, be suitable for your portfolio or individual situation, or prove successful. Neither Bogart Wealth's investment advisor registration status nor any amount of prior experience or success should be construed that a certain level of results or satisfaction will be achieved if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Bogart Wealth is neither a law firm nor accounting firm, and no portion of its services shall be construed as legal or accounting advice. No portion of the podcast content should be construed by a client or prospective client as a guarantee that he or she will experience a certain level of results if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Copies of Bogart Wealth's current written disclosure brochure and Form CRS discussing our advisory services and fees are available upon request or at www.bogartwealth.com.